Maury's Jaguar Land Rover Richfield is here today with the all-new 2020 Range Rover Sport. Now this is the HST, and what I'd like to do is show you some stuff around the outside and then take a peek inside the vehicle as well. So let's talk exterior styling on this HST. Now this one is the Carpathian gray with the black accents, and it also two-tones into having that black roof as well, where inside you'll find the panoramic sunroof, but on the outside, whether it's the mirror covers or these 21-inch wheels with the red brake calipers, the black accents really mix well with this color. Now you have those really cool LED lights up front that are super powerful, but during the daytime, they look really menacing coming down the road. Now from there, most of the stuff you're gonna find is inside the vehicle, but as far as ride and drive, you can tell we're up here in Minneapolis, it's snowy, it's cold. This thing has a bunch of different dynamic and drive modes that you can select through, whether it's deep snow, sand, gravel. If you're doing some off-roading, it has more than enough capability to do that. Or if you're just bopping around the city, it's definitely a comfortable, awesome vehicle. So let's hop inside and check it out. Okay, so now inside the Range Rover Sport HST. Now keep in mind there is a larger version of this, and Range Rover makes some really cool vehicles in their lineup, but I'm a big fan of this size. I mean, it feels like a big car when you're inside and kind of cruising around, but once you get a look at that backup camera and you kind of get settled in here, the HST size is really nice. Now this cabin is so well appointed in here. Obviously you expect it for the money, but it's, I believe, the ebony and ivory that kind of cuts through, and there's also some Alcantara or suede that covers the steering wheel here and the shift knob, which I really like, and then into the seats. So the side kind of lower bolsters have it, and they're heated seats as well for the front and rear, and then the front also gets a cooled seat. But driving dynamic wise, you've got this selector here again to kind of go through your different modes like I mentioned before, but most of the time you're just going to find yourself probably leaving it into a comfort mode unless you feel like kind of dropping down to that dynamic and putting your foot into it, where you have these kind of brushed aluminum look shift paddles behind the steering wheel, and it gets up and goes. Now it's 396 horsepower and just a little over 400 foot-pounds of torque. So obviously you can work your way up with bigger motors and more power. If you get into the autobiography as well, you can even appoint these cabins a little bit nicer, which to me, this is perfect. I like the layout in here. It's so pretty, and you've got the dual screens so you can set your climate control down below, your seats or your different vehicle settings, and then up above you have your navigation, all your media stuff, your phone, and then onto the steering wheel you have voice control or your phone settings on there. So it sounds good in here. This has the full Meridian sound system, which is outstanding. It's simply amazing. And from a point of competition in the market, obviously you've got the Mercedes, the BMWs, that this car and Range Rover has made such a history of making incredible cars, and I know a lot of people aren't taking these off-road, so it better perform really well on-road. And it does. It delivers. It's comfortable. Fuel economy wise, it's pretty average in the segment, but there is different hybrid versions if you're looking for a little better kind of gas mileage out of it. But overall, I love the appointed look in here, the two-tone color that goes through the whole cabin, and it's so nice. It is just so nice. I think if you're in the market for a luxury SUV, you have to get out and drive one of these Rovers. It does not disappoint. On behalf of Jaguar Land Rover Richfield, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like more information about the Range Rover Sport, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching.